What's going on, YouTube? Jalen here. So I don't have a name for the channel quite yet, so we're just gonna operate under my name, Jalen Jones. I'm just making this video to do a little bit of an introduction on myself, tell you a little about myself, where I work, what I do, and what you can expect to see on the channel. So as I mentioned before, my name is Jalen Jones. I'm 27 years old. I work for Humble Performance in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I live here in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and I build cars. I do everything out of my garage, just me and my friends, kind of DIY type deal. Everything is somewhat on a budget, and we just like to build cars and have a good time. So what we've got in the works right now, I have got a 1998 Acura Integra. It is Mojave Desert Tan. It's getting a K24 swap. It's got a CTE blower on it, so a supercharger setup. We're gonna be giving that car away through Humble Performance, so if that's something that you're interested in, definitely like and subscribe, follow the build, and then once that raffle is up, you could potentially win a super rad car for $100. We've got a 1994 EG hatch that we're working on the channel right now. So we're doing a paint job on it and an LS VTEC swap. So essentially right now we've got the bay in Electron Blue Pearl. It is in color. I've got some footage of that, so I will be posting that, editing that into this video. But yeah, so after this video is over, we're gonna jump right into that engine bay. Like I had mentioned, it's already in color. We're just gonna do some finishing touches on it and see if we can't clean it up a little bit, make it look a little nicer, and get the rest of the exterior ready for paint. We'll do a walk around the brown Integra the tan Integra. We'll do a walk around and we'll do a somewhat of a build summary on it so I can kind of show you guys what it's got done to it. It's a pretty rad car. The main focus of this channel will be my 1988 Honda CRX SIR. It's a right-hand drive CRX that my brother had started building somewhere around 9-10 years ago. Sadly, my brother passed away, so we'll be building this car in his honor. This is not a giveaway car. It's not a car that'll ever be sold. I will keep this car with me forever, and it'll be the channel's main character, if you will. It'll be the car that we focus all of our racing around. So that is something to look forward also. The car is currently in Portland, Oregon, where I am from. I was born and raised in Portland, Oregon. I moved to Vancouver, Washington when I was 12, maybe 13 years old, somewhere around there. And I lived in Washington until I was about 24 years old. And then from there, I moved to Claremore, Oklahoma, and I became a plumber. And here in Oklahoma, I had met up with the guys at Humble, and long story short, one day they just said, "Hey, we need somebody. You seem like you would be a good fit. Are you interested?" And I said, "Well, of course, let's do this." We'll get into my backstory a little more on some other videos, maybe later down the road, once we have a little bit of a bigger following. I'll give you guys a little more information on what led me here to Oklahoma, what my plans were when I got here, how everything's evolved, and where I'm going from this point. I know it's not a super interesting video, but some of you might be interested. I know I got a lot of friends and family that watch the channel, so a lot of you already know what's going on, but there's going to be a lot of people tuning in that have no idea who I am. But yeah, if you follow Humble Performance, you'll see me in the back of their videos here and there. I am a team member with Humble Performance. I answer the phones, I make dyno appointments, I just help around with the normal day-to-day shop stuff, everything like that. I guess I'm a glorified secretary or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but I'm the office guy. So if you guys call Humble Performance, I will be the one who picks up the phone. But yeah, so essentially we're gonna go ahead and dig into this EG hatch engine bay. We're gonna get some touch-ups done on it, hopefully get it fully finished up tonight. Currently right now I've got a couple of heaters going in the garage. We're warming up the space because it was about 49-50 degrees when I'd come in, and I'd like it to be somewhere around 60-65, so that way we don't have any issues with the paint. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. And I'm sorry that this part of the video was a lot of talking, but I felt like I just needed to get a good solid intro so people would know what's going on. So heck yeah, let's break into it. All right, what's going on, guys? Getting ready to go back into the garage, get back into this EG hatch. I gotta make sure none of my dogs can get into my room because they are evil and they destroy everything. Especially that one. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? What did you do? What did you do, huh? What did you do? Okay. Kennel up, guys. Get in there. Get in there. Kennel, kennel, kennel. All of you kennel. Kennel, kennel, kennel. Okay. Now you can come out. Come on. Go. Go play. Go play. Go play. What a goofball. Alright, so we're going to get back into the EG hatch. Let's get into the garage and see what's going on. Alright. I've had my dryer going, which emits a bunch of heat out the back, and then I've got a little space heater in front of the car. Trying to warm up the area so that way the paint sticks well and we don't have any issues there. So as you can see, I've already got the bay in color for the most part. We're just gonna hit up some touch-up spots there in that corner back there. This corner over here on this side. There's a few spots on the back of the firewall that we want to hit, and then we've got a couple spots up here. And we have got one more can of Electron Blue Pearl left, so I think that'll do it for us. And then from there, we're gonna hit it with some 2K clear, and the engine bay should be done, and then we'll move our focus over to the long block. So let's get started and let's see how this turns out. I'm pretty pumped, and I think I found a couple of spots that I'm really not too pumped on, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit them with some 600 grit, kind of sand them down smooth, see if I can get it to look a little smoother, and then we're gonna go ahead and reshoot it and see if we can't get a better outcome than what we currently have, because there's a few runs that I see that I don't like, and there's a few spots that look like they just weren't sanded down very smooth. So I'm gonna try and take care of those and see if we can't get it to lay down a little nicer, and let's jump back into it. Well, I'm back from getting food, and I've been looking around in the garage for a solid 15-20 minutes now, and I cannot find the 2K clear that I thought that I'd had anyway. So sadly, I don't know if we're gonna get to clearing this thing tonight. Whoa, almost went down there. Oh man, I really need to clean this place. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know if I'm gonna get to clearing this thing tonight, because sadly I can't find the cans that I thought that I had. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull off the tape and see what it looks like with the black subframe and the gloss black lines. So we'll go ahead and get to pulling this stuff off. All right, what's up guys? I am currently getting ready to head to work. Gonna go to the shop. As I've mentioned before in my videos, I work for Humble Performance, so we're gonna go and do some rad shit today and get some cars out of the shop, hopefully get some room, so that way we can bring in some more projects. We've got a couple cool ones on the way here shortly, so I'm pretty pumped about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go over the engine bay real quick before I head out. So you guys know I sprayed it last night. I ran out of clear, so I didn't clear it yet, but I did pull all the tape off of the other stuff, so this is what we're looking at. All right, so as you can see, we got a painted bay. Now, there's some spots down there in that corner that are not the best. I'm still debating on whether I want to get a 4th can and touch it up. I don't think I will, honestly. It is what it is, but the rest of the bay, as far as, you know, the firewall, there is a little spot down there too. I don't know, I might just have to go ahead and do some touch up. I might just leave it. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave it because I'm selling the car. Once the engine's in, you really won't see it. Subframe and everything else is black. The lines are still black. Obviously the master cylinders and stuff like that's still black. Looks pretty decent. I'm fairly happy with it. It's gonna pop a lot more once we get some 2K clear over it, so that'll look good once we get that all said and done. So yeah, like I had mentioned, this is the engine bay. We finished it, got it completely into color. Pretty stoked on it. It's not 100%. It doesn't look amazing. It's not immaculate, but it's good enough for what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish. So today after work, after I leave the shop, I'm gonna pick up 2K clear. We're gonna clear the car, and then once it's all cleared, that bay will be completely finished, and we're gonna switch over to the Integra, and we're gonna get the engine in it today. So that's the plan. I haven't showed my girlfriend's car. This is my girlfriend's 1996 GSR. I've got a 98 2001 front end for it, so we're gonna go ahead and do a front end swap on it. I've got a new hood for it and a new fender. We're gonna go ahead and respray everything on it, get it looking nice and clean. Maybe put a set of wheels on it and do some maintenance on it for her so she can daily drive it if she feels like it, because she really likes the car, but she doesn't drive it often because it sounds horrible, leaks oil, and it just needs some work. So that'll be one of the things that we address here in the channel, is fixing up her car and getting it on the road for her, so that way she can come and cruise with us. But I'm gonna get to work, so